Is manifesting a dream life overrated? I am talking to the average woman, just like myself, who doesn't necessarily want the big flashy life. This message is for you. I'm Joanna M. Cameron. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a licensed mental health therapist, I'm a life coach, and I empower women to be, do, and have anything they truly desire without the guilt and without feeling like you have to measure up to someone else. My whole motto is manifest a dream for you. Not the dream life somebody else has designed for you or one that you think you're supposed to have, but a dream for you. So if you've been feeling like manifesting a dream life is so out of reach and so out of touch for you, then make sure you watch this video to the end. Most people feel like when they hear the word manifestation, that it's the big fancy mansion and traveling to places unknown, finding this perfect chiseled man. Manifestation is exactly what you want it to be. And while I'm talking all about manifesting a dream life, and I share stories with you about living my dream life and my rich girl life, I'm living a life that suits who I am from my lifestyle. So let me give you a little bit about my history. I grew up in a small town. We had one high school. I came from a broken home, and I grew up around a lot of tension in the home that I was raised in. My mom stayed gone a lot, whether she was working or gambling or partying with her friends. I spent a lot of time home alone, which left me feeling isolated and alone a lot of times. So I kind of just would fit in where I could. I would find pleasure and enjoyment by talking to people who had problems, which I think kind of helped me forget about my own problems. But I found that I really enjoyed doing that. So people would come to me when they had issues that they needed to sort out or things that they were dealing with, and I would just be the one that would listen and I would help them sort through their issues. So as I grew older, I was forced to go to college by my mom, who wasn't always present, but she felt that would be a good idea. And, you know, in hindsight, I kind of agree. It led me down the path that I'm on. So long story short, I went to college because I was forced to. I found something to attach myself to that I felt like I'm somewhat good at, which was psychology and helping people. And it just kind of grew from there. Doors just continued to open from that choice. And I ended up getting my master's in counseling, and then I became a therapist and opened my own practice, and now I'm here. And of course there's a lot in between there, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is I just came from a regular life, and even into adulthood I lived a regular life. I didn't really understand the true power of manifesting and using it in those terms, but I knew that ask, believe, receive was something that was the foundation of my life that I'd learned in the church that I was raised in. I seen that work in my own life. That's how I got my first car, and I did post a video about that, so you can go back and watch that video, and I'll link that in the description. But I just kept continuing to see how ask, believe, receive, which equals manifestation, turned into me getting the things that I desired. And I just allowed that to continue to grow in my life. And because I continued to see how it was working for me, I wanted to share it with people. So fast forward, and here I am, and I'm trying to get people to understand how you too can manifest your own dream life, even if your background or your current lifestyle isn't all that grand. I'm living currently in my dream life. I'm doing things now that completely fill my cup. I'm doing this YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Now would be a good time. And hit the like button. You might as well. You have nothing to lose. But I'm doing something that I really enjoy by sharing this information and helping women to understand that you too can have your own dream life. No one gets to define what that looks like for you. It doesn't have to be a vision board filled with all these things you feel like are unobtainable. It can be a vision board that's simply filled with, I want to get a promotion with my job. Or I want to have really good friends that I really enjoy spending time with. Or I want to get a new couch for my living room. Like, I've literally had things and still have things on my vision board that are basic things. I had a refrigerator on my vision board. got the refrigerator, that's done. I had friendships on my vision board because I always felt like my friendships were often one-sided, where I put in more work and they weren't putting in as much work. I have a good core group of friends right now and I'm loving it. And what you have to realize is sometimes it takes a while to get those things. But if you just continue to live in your knowing state that the things that you're believing for are coming, then when they come, it's gonna feel like you never missed out on it. So I really just wanted to put this video out there just for the average person to know that your visions don't have to be all grand. They can be regular visions. Your dream life can be regular everyday things. And that's a dream for you. We get so caught up in what we're seeing on TV and what people are talking about that they are believing for. And it kind of is intimidating. Like in my last video, I talked about letting things go. It could be a job, a relationship, or a belief even. Let go of some of those beliefs that you have to want what everybody else has. And if you have a job that you really don't like so much, I'm not telling you to completely get rid of your job. You don't have to do that. You could actually just get rid of the belief that it's not the perfect job for you and turn it into the perfect job for you. You don't have to walk away from everything that feels a little uncomfortable. You could actually learn how to live with the thing that makes you feel uncomfortable by just changing how you believe about it. There's many days where I have felt like I don't necessarily want to go to work, whether it be my flight attendant career or with my therapy practice. But what I do, and this is the God's honest truth, I will do my mirror work. And the first thing I'm doing is today is going to be an amazing day. The skies are going to be clear. There will be no turbulence. I love the crew that I'm with. The layover is perfect. I find an amazing restaurant to eat at. I love that the pilot is rested and full of life and laughter and makes me feel comfortable. I love that the passengers are calm. And I say all of these things. I'll speak all of this life into my day when I don't feel like going, but also when I'm looking forward to going. I promise you, if you try this, if you apply this to your own life, just look at yourself in the mirror and just start speaking life into that thing. You don't have to do it right away. Like you don't have to get to a point to where you just let go of all the things that are bad in your life. You don't have to do it immediately. You can actually decide, hey, I'm going to make the best of this thing. I'm going to make this thing work for me. I'm going to learn to feel positive about it. And I'm going to manifest joy and peace in my particular situation. So when I talk about manifesting your dream life, again, I've talked so many times about not looking at somebody else's life. You don't have to look at my life. You can have those things too that align with your big why. Sometimes people just don't want to put in the work. And by work has a negative connotation. I don't like the word work. I'm not working hard at my marriage. I'm not working hard at a job. I'm not working hard to keep a friend, because for me, that's negative. That's just my belief. Yours may be different. But what I will do is I will put in time with things that I feel are going to ultimately yield a positive return. And the time for me doesn't feel like work because I wait until I'm completely in alignment with how I feel about it. So start doing the mirror work, start feeding the positive affirmations to yourself about the thing you want, and then you'll be led to the next best thing to get you there. You don't have to do it all today. Stop thinking that manifestation is this big miracle that happens instantly. It is something that happens over time. And as long as you believe and stay the course, put in some of the little time with some of the things that I've recommended, like the mirror work, the gratitude journaling, the positive affirmations. Do those things regularly, and then you'll start to see and believe it more. I'm big on vision boards. I love my vision board. When I put things on my vision board, I know it's a done deal. So that works for me. Find the thing that works for you the most. If you go to my description, if you're struggling in any way, you can go to my description below. You can sign up for a free 15-minute consultation. And I also have a Dream for You Society membership program where I help everyday women just like you, just like me, manifest the dream life that you desire to live. Completely affordable, because why? because I'm speaking to the average woman. Start making choices that align with where you want to be. Start with where you are. Get the whole idea of putting in a lot of hard work out of your head, because that's a little intimidating. If you're anything like me, it's intimidating. And just believe that it's already done. It's already coming to you for you. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like and share this video. Leave me some comments below. If you have any questions at all, just go ahead and sign up for that free 15-minute consultation. There is nothing you're going to lose in doing that. And everybody likes free. It fits into everyone's budget. I'm Joanna M. Cameron, and I thank you so much for being here. I will see you again next time. Bye for now.